Good afternoon, Tim McGinley here with Expressions Handcrafts. Hey, we're going to be starting our second show today, and I'm really excited about this one. We're going to be talking about staying in your chair while crafting. Max, if you can follow me to my chair, just wanted to kind of show the showroom a little bit and show you all the crafts that we've done over the last 15 months. So I'm heading this way, and I'm going to grab my chair, and I'll kind of let Max get settled in his chair. Because we're going to be, Max will be kind of filming me throughout the show here, about 15 minutes or so. We're going to try to make it that much, but I like to start off is, I like to stay still in my chair. And this is my domain, this is where it is, this is where it happens. And I'm real proud of my setup. It might not be professional looking, it might not be everything tagged right, but you know what? I design these shows and come up with these shows for the person, for the mom and pop, the crafters, the small business owners, that I'm going to try to keep everything nice and low, expensive, you know, tools that I have and some of the things that I started out with and how I built things. So Max, if you can, I'm going to start off with my stems. This little jobby thingy here that I came up with, it has all my stems when I make my floral arrangements. Every size, every brand that I can think of and that I've used before. When I do cut, you know, these stems up, I save all the small pieces because I use those for my miniature series. Kind of want to come into my little TV stand, and I made this, you know, just for the heck of it. This is where I watch all my YouTube channels when I'm sitting here crafting. You know, I watch Abby, I watch Lori Clayton, I watch you know, the guys at Dreaming Tree, Mary over at SVG Cuts, you know, and our new friend Susan Marsh over there up in Minnesota. So, you know, I use this a lot, and as you can see, it's all tore up and what have you. My little bulletin board keeps me on track of what I need to build and what I need to design. Max, if you want to, you got it, looking good, sweet. That's my bulletin board where I, you know, tells me what to do and where I need to go and how I need to build. This here, I mean, a lot of people are probably going to look at it and say, what is that? You can see I have everything that I need. The Q-tips, the toothpicks, popsicle sticks for long fingers when I need them, and of course my hot glue sticks. This here is always sitting right here. And as you can see, the hot glue gun is right there, and I can just grab and go and put in. My little station here, and as you can see, it's all handmade and put together. My glue gun, you can see that I made this. This is my glue stand, which I kind of keep it at an angle. So when I go to use it, it's ready to go. So that is one area. Then if the bottle gets empty, I can lower it right there just by hand. So I kind of keep it right there. Get into these little small boxes. I find these things at Dollar Tree. You know, these things are just really neat. I keep my level, my small level in there, some knife blades, and then, oh, this little gadget for small little nails. I use this quite a few times, and these are the tools that get lost. So I kind of love this little crate there, and I keep that right next to me. Obviously my extension cords, you know, my where people mow. Kind of want to head up on top. You know, I got spare flashlights. Flashlights I use a lot because of my eyesight. You know, it's kind of poor, but this helps me see a lot better. Keep one extra one here. Up here is just, you know, my gadgets of pencils and markers and notepads. Kind of see my safety glasses, which are always here when I go to sand or any pulling of, you know, staples or anything like that. I always keep some cardstock here in case I need to glue something or what have you. There's all different colors of cardstock for mess ups. That's always right there. So again, I'm trying to stay right here. Keep that in mind, folks. Staying right here as I build things. I'll move this light up. Got magic markers again over here. My ruler, which is the metal one. I got lots of you know, the tie strips where I use a lot. You know, I just learned this the other day. And one of these days I'm going to show you what I use these for. Matter of fact, I used 3 or 4 of them on the farmer's collection, the farmer's market collection. I use them. Here's some more rulers. And I got longer popsicle sticks in there for painting purposes. My paintbrushes are right there. These little boxes. This one's empty, but I usually keep like nails and stuff in here. That kind of stuff. There's just little box of that I use sometimes. This I use just if I'm drying something, I need to stand it up. Kind of use this. I use this a lot. Then I come over here with my small fairy lights. You know, my LED lights. I got all different types of colors. Christmas lights are here, which we forgot to put the phone on disturb, which is fine. Here's my color LEDs. You can see they're ready to go for Christmas. Got those ready to go. And put those away. But all that styrofoam, I keep every little piece of styrofoam that I cut up, and that's in this box. Just kind of looking through this way here, I'll kind of get to those. Now, again, you can see these clips I use a lot of. So you guys see these fasteners, little things in here. You can see all my dots, my glue dots. I really like this stuff. You can put in floral arrangements, so I keep a bunch here. Mason jars, which I'm working on a few projects. Got some mason jars there. I need to replace some batteries in these, which I'll get to in a little bit over here. I know I got my styrofoam balls, my little ones for flowers, floral arrangements. You kind of see that? Let me kind of go across up on top here, Max. Obviously, you can see all my wires for floral, my tape floral. Here's my corsage tape, all my little scissors that I need, little decorations that I use once in a while. Business cards. There's some fuses for my studio lights, little knick-knack stuff. Some of the wires that floral stems I need to order. I kind of put that up there. Then I kind of want to go over here real quick. I keep a little box like this, and by the way, these boxes I got from JenniferMaker.com. She has a really nice file. I want to thank her for letting us, you know, grab that stuff off JenniferMaker.com, and I made I'd say probably 400 or 500 of these boxes, and I use them all the time. You know, I'll get to that in a minute. But this box here is just loaded with just scraps. If I make a mistake on something, let's say a leaf, I get an extra one here, so I'm not using any material. I save all my scraps, so I kind of keep that box hidden back here. These little jars here, when I do go to, this is from Dollar Tree. I like these little pallets. But I E6000 these bottles on here to this pallet to hold my leaves and small items for when I do make flowers. They all sit here ready for the next floral arrangement I'm making. I use this one for all my flowers that I make and get ready to stem. So you can kind of see that. I kind of keep that there. Here's some styrofoam that we're going to be using today, this afternoon. I'm going to be building a project. I got that set up, got that there. Mod Podge, I love. You'll see that in action today. And then kind of back up a little. And then I'm going to kind of stay up over here. All types of glues, all my emergency glues. And again, this box here, JenniferMaker.com. I sturdied this box up a lot, as you can see it. It holds a lot, and it's a sturdy box. But these are all my specialty glues, you know, Prop-On, E6000, my small tacky glue, which I love. There's some Gorilla Glue, which I use often. My clear gel, I use a lot of, and then the Turbo tacky glue. So that's where I keep that. This here is all my cushion pads. And getting over here, let me put this box up. How are we doing on time, Max?
We're 6 minutes in.
Oh, good. We got lots of time. This one here is just little gadgets. My double-sided sticky tape, a lot of stuff, mounting tabs from Ace. These things here I get from Dollar Tree, and I love those.
Let me rephrase that. We're 9 minutes in.
9 minutes
the 6 was backwards for me.
No problem. We can handle it. Then under here, I 3D dots, we'll be using those today. Guess what, folks? I lost the top. I made my own, okay? That's how crafty I am, so I always wanted tops on stuff. Here's some, here's my batteries for all my LED lights, my candlesticks, my T lamps, my T lamps. So I got all those batteries in there. Kind of keep that there. But again, this is quick items that I use all the time. I mean, I rarely get on my seat when I start a project. This one here is just little containers. Here's some needles, here's some threads, here's some Velcro. We have push pins, again, everything there. I believe this is mini screwdrivers. And then the other good piece I like is, of course, the seat clamps, the miniature seat clamps I use a lot of. So I use that. More felt feet in these. I do a lot of felt feet, and the reason being for that is everything that leaves our area, our project, and out onto people's homes and stuff, it has a felt cushion on the bottom of every project, so it doesn't scratch their tables. Just backup scissors and more seat clamps. Okay, so I keep all that. Here's our little rolling cutter and stuff. So I got those there. Then over here is just little vases, because occasionally I get bored and I'll make something small, some small flowers. I keep those there. My tape measure. And then coming back on this table, if you kind of swing around, this table here is my production line, and you can see I got lots and lots of projects going on. I got Christmas over there. I got some designs over there I'm thinking about doing. Again, Christmas here. Here's some of the new vases for 2021 that we're designing. We'll talk about this afternoon. And of course, this book here from Abby Kirsten's, The Joy of Paper Flowers. That's always handy for me. And keep going. Then what I want to do is kind of back up a little more. And then all these toolboxes that I have here, and these are great toolboxes. I get these from Dollar Tree for $1, if you can believe that. But they all got something on it. For instance, when I do my Ocean Magic series, kind of open up, here's all my shells I use. And each one of these has a label on it, and these are all fast moving items. Here's one for big seat clamps, and V clamps. Here's one for my table saws, and box cutter, everything in there. Go to the drawers, my shaping mat from Abby, and here's one from Cricut. All my cotton, all my ink supplies, if you want to, can you see that real good? All my ink supplies, my inking stuff, my little paint brushes, all that's right in that first drawer. Second drawer, pretty much my rags, and then of course my stamps from Recollections, which I love using for small flowers. Again, more small cardboard and cardstock down there. And the bottom drawer is all my glue gun, glue sticks, backups, and miniature glue guns that I use. All that's right there. So again, just to let everyone know again, everything is accessible and fast cooking. You see these paper plates here? I reuse them a lot. They hold my painting projects on it. You can see paints on it. I do all that. It's right here. I use my fast moving colored paints pretty much right there. And the majority of the times, you can see some spray cans there. I'm going to go through that there this afternoon and kind of let you know on why I do it and what's there. But as you can see, and you'll see this afternoon, I will probably not move at all, but right here. This is it. You can see my board, my glass board, where I do a lot of my gluing. You can see where I do a lot of my hole punching with my Cricut tools. Matter of fact, I didn't explain this yet. My Cricut tools, when I go to punch something, it goes right there, nice and easy. That works out good. And before I wrap it up, I kind of want to show you this base here, because this is the most important tool area that I use. And I use this, I'd say, 100% of the time. All my tools, again, all from Cricut, are right here. I always have 2 pairs of scissors. my little hammers, my screwdrivers and Phillips. These things here are just totally just the best thing here. I mean, I just love these two. I got these back there. My Cricut True Life cutter. Here's for floral. I got a big one. Small wire cutters. Here's my more wire cutters. Magnifying glass. I even got steak knife back here for cutting my styrofoam. Putty knife. Hole puncher. Back in here I got more dots. You know, foam dots. Use a lot of that. Here's Abby's shaping tools. You know, rolling tools. Got a lot of dowels for, you know, rolling the petals on the flowers. Backup of tacky glue in all different sizes, and that should be, again, here's a little, kind of like I call my extra goodie bins. I've just got just extra stuff in here, a leaf I was practicing with, tags to hang stuff, shells.
We're at 16 minutes.
Yeah, that's great. Little caps. Always, you know, you always lose caps. You got a ton of those in there. There's curls and stuff like that. Use these little chips of cardstock for a lot of reasons. And of course, that's my tool area. This is where it happens. I sit here probably 7, 8, 10, 12 hours a day having fun. And the nice thing about it is my kitchen's right where Max is sitting. Bathroom's in the next hall. I'm very comfortable, nice air conditioning going on at all times, and I don't know what else to explain. Hopefully I went slow enough. If you have any other questions or you want to give me an email, I can, you know, let you know on where I get my tools. Again, I really want to keep it inexpensive as all possible, and you can see nothing here is hugely expensive. But other than that, I do appreciate it. Tim McGinley with Expressions Handcrafts, and on our second show. And thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe and hit that bell so we can keep on showing you more shows. Next show later on today, maybe tonight, you'll see it. We're going to take show number 3, I believe, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
show number 3.
Taping show number 3, so you'll see that later on. Thank you. Have a good day. Good.